Welcome back. I'm Cody, the Rad Retro Dad, and today we're doing episode 15 of my Oblivion Remastered playthrough of the main quest. Now, we had found the armor, and Martin needs another, I think one more thing to complete his ritual, and here it is. Martin has deciphered the third item needed for the ritual. A rare alien artifact known as the Great welkynd Stone. He knows of only one place that still might contain one. The alien ruins of Miscarcand. Miscarcand. I think that's how you say it. I must find the Great welkynd Stone of Miscarcand and bring it to Martin at Cloud Rule Temple. So, we're gonna go off and find this Great welkynd Stone. He also said in the last one that anybody that tried finding this particular welkynd Stone never came back. But we have to, he says. So that's what we're gonna do. And I believe that we can do it. Alright. I think we need to talk to Joffrey first.
Yes? What is it?
I guess not.
Keep your heart true and your eyes open.
Will do. Alright, let's see where we're going. All the way down here. So let's travel to the stables of Skingrad. Wonder if we found this place, because it looks like it's right on the road. Ah, look at that. That'll get us there a little bit quicker, because we've already walked that road. Oh man, I almost took you out as being a wolf. Oh! One mean dog. Alright. We're going this way. Well, that looks like a big alien ruin. In we go. Another crash. I think this is my fourth crash in playing the main quest. Alright guys, we're back. I cut out the loading and I got back to this door, so we're gonna see if it'll crash again. Hopefully not. It doesn't seem to crash twice. There we go. Just kind of annoying. I've entered the ruin of Miscarcand. Now I must find the Great welkynd Stone. You know, it's just, I'm playing this on an Xbox too, so I mean, you would think that Microsoft, the now owners of Bethesda, that, you know, this would be like their primary machine that they would want it to work the best on. And man, I've had lots of crashes and I've had lots of bugs. I mean, just watch my last episode. We had one that teleported us like a ways away from our destination. We had to walk back, and then only to discover that we couldn't open any doors. We couldn't pull up our menu to save it, and we had to backtrack a lot and get back to where we were at. So, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's disappointing. They did a remaster, but yet there's just tons of bugs in an older game. And I mean, it's just it's just actual Oblivion that's running underneath all this pretty graphics and updates. So I don't know. Sounds like zombies. Alright, we're not gonna jump right down there right now. If I remember right, you gotta be careful, like, around zombies, because they'll make you sick. They'll give you diseases. They are coming for me. Gate is open remotely. I think if they could get up here, they would have. Alright, let's just go for it.
Oh! Oh!
Alright, where'd that? There he is. I don't know how much weight I still have. Let's check my inventory. Alright. Yeah, we gotta find high dollar items that are less weight than carrying around a whole shield. Oh, some lockpicks. Heavy armor mastery increased. Alright. Days and weeks of constant use of the make wearing heavy armor tolerable, but not comfortable. You have learned to adapt to its weight and use it in combat. As a journeyman of heavy armor, your plate mail is now damaged at a lower rate. Nice. Oh man, that axe is worth 300, but it's 48 pounds. We'll carry it around until we find something better. I really think that where this game shines is in its lighting. The lighting is really good. especially like flame effects, and oh man, it just looks good. Like everything casts a shadow. And the change from like different colors, light temperatures. It's just a good contrast in the game. Alright, which way do we need to go? Oh, we just went into a circle. Okay, so let's go this way. Headless zombie. They don't have a head. How do they know where to go? They don't have sight, they don't have hearing. Feel my vibrations as I walk around? I don't know. There's some little welkynd stones. Just laying around. Alright. Anything else down here? Nothing. Alright, let's check my map. Whoop, whoop, wrong button. Come on. Okay, so it looks like I've only got one way that I did not go. So I've got to go up and around, back over. It's clear back by where I came in. Alright, straight down here. Let's see, am I still on the right path? No. Okay, so I gotta go back up and go this way. So that's where I just came from. So apparently there is a way to go. Right through here. Oh, I bet you I need to go, but that way was blocked, so I need to find out how to open that door. That's what it is. This probably opens up to let us out. They started doing that in this game, like giving you an exit right by the entrance so you didn't have to backtrack. Not in all of them, but in some of them they do. Alright, I did hit a switch before. Oh, this is the wrong way. Which way did I need to go? Ah, this way. So I wonder if that switch I hit. Yes, it did. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. sound is really good. Just a bunch of generic stuff. Oh, that's gotta be it. Gotta be able to open that somehow.
Whoa!
Fix. So this has got to be it. Okay. So enchanted does not have enough charge. Activate. Won't let me activate it. Alright, we got to be able to open this somehow. There's another small one I can grab. They're worth 50 bucks a piece, so, and they weigh only one. Alright. There we go. Varla Stone. That's gotta be what I came in here for. Let's just check. I've entered the ruin. Now I must find the great welkynd stone. Nope, that was not the stone that I needed. There's an even greater stone in here. So that was just $1,000 treasure I got in that little encasing there. Barless stone or whatever. Okay. Always push a button. Whether it activates something bad or not, you never know. Have I been in here? I think so. Take that. And that. And that. And that. Oh, 6 of them. And some treasure. Alright, we're getting deep into this room. Yeah, see, just the contrast between like the light blue and like the orange. Oh man. Then you got some green over there. Just the lighting just looks really good. Let's go this way first. Oh, this has got to be it. Yeah! I have found the great welkynd stone. Now, to bring it to Martin at Cloud Rule Temple. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Miscarcand key. That's gotta open something. Let's go explore. Zombies with heads, one without. Huh. Oh man. I think this is the first lock I've come across that has all 5 pins down. One more. Yeah. Once you get that trick down, you just open any lock in the game. Potion of absorption. Oh man, I almost passed up this staff. Oh no. 200 gold. Man. Base ring of speech. That would be interesting. $27 gold. You open the door with Miscarcand key. This is probably the exit. Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. Grab this treasure. If you guys ever see me pass something by, just yell at me in the comments. I promise I will respond kindly. Anything in here that I missed? No. Alright. Where am I? Yeah. Here's the secret passage. Takes you right to the exit. Okay. Now we got this great welkynd stone. Let's just take a look at this beautiful scenery for a second. Admire the lighting. That's what I like the best about this remaster is the lighting.
Whoa!
Man, lots of lockpicks on these goblins. Let's go take a look at this statue. Man, they know how to, like, build, like, history into their world. You know, that's what I just love Elder Scrolls for this. The history that they create, and, like, it's just a world that looks like, I mean, it's a lived-in world, but it's also, it's like, oh man, there used to be a civilization here that was thriving, and now it's gone. And I mean, you look at like all the books and stuff they have. They're not like novels or anything. They're just a few paragraphs each, but I mean that they took the time to like create this history, and they put most of the history in the books, and you know, take some time to just read the books as you find them. That was part of why, like, when I played the original Oblivion, I went through and I tried to find all the books. I didn't even come close to finding all of them, but I tried. And I would just sit there and read these books and learn about the history of Tamriel, and it's just amazing what they've put into it. And it's not like it doesn't really have anything to do with the main quest of the game. But I mean, sometimes reading a book you'll learn about a quest, but it's just like they did it just to build history. And lots of really good fantasy authors, they do this. Like Tolkien did it with Lord of the Rings. That's probably the greatest example of a high fantasy novel, But like, even a lot of the newer authors, if you've never read Brandon Sanderson, his Mistborn series and his Stormlight Archives, he does that. He builds a whole world around his story that has history and backstory, and it's just amazing. I love to just sink my teeth into a good fantasy, whether it be a novel or a game. And as you can tell, as you've been watching me, these Elder Scrolls games are far from perfect. I mean, they're filled with bugs. They're filled with, they're crashing all the time. It's just, it's crazy, but I still love them. And I hope they've got to do this same, give Oblivion this same treatment. Full voice actors and acting in the whole 9 yards. They've got to do that. I don't think that they just decided, let's just do Oblivion and not do the others. It's already rumored that they're going to do Fallout 3. And it seems like it's a pretty legit rumor that they're going to remaster Fallout 3, give it the same treatment that they gave Oblivion, which would be amazing. And I don't think they'll ever do it for Skyrim. Skyrim has been, they already did. They did that, the enhanced and legendary editions, which I had to buy every single one of them, and they even did the legendary version had included a lot of like the fan favorite mods out there, and they just put it in the game and canonized them. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna head back to Cloud Rule Temple here. Give Martin this welkynd stone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you too, sir.
Hail! With all due respect, sire, there must be another way. The risk is too great.
I know
What
the
do you need,
risk.
friend?
I was at Kvatch, but there is no other way. We have no choice.
The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Very well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal.
You're back, and you've got the great
I
stone.
am. He looks surprised. I said I'd get it. I had a choice. I said I'd get it.
You
I
did.
got it.
I can count on you.
Give him the great welkynd stone.
I never thought to see a great welkynd stone. As beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course its beauty is a mask for its deadly power. like everything crafted by the aliens. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Miscarcand's realm.
What is the last item we need?
I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the great welkynd stone. Just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines.
Ungreat welkynd stone?
Welkynd stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
A great one. Sigil stone. What's the catch? Catch is, I gotta go to Oblivion and get this great sigil stone.
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kavach. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
I wonder if that's where they got the idea for doing the anchors of Oblivion in the Elder Scrolls Online, because they call them anchors. It's kind of like their Oblivion gates, but it's like just a big battle with Daedra, and then you get rewarded with a big treasure chest full of awesome stuff. So we let them open the gate?
I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kavach. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
Can't we just use this pocket full of sigil stones that I have? At least you'll be safe here. Yeah, right up the hill from Bruma.
No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
It's too risky. I'll lead the battle.
Remember when we first met in Kavach? I told you that I didn't want any part of the gods' plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kavach. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act.
As you command.
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
I'll inform the Countess at once.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
What do you need, friend?
Oh, I need a great sigil stone. Do you have one? You know, I just realized that this great welkynd stone has been sitting here the whole time. Yet another glitch. Doesn't affect the gameplay, but now that I know it was sitting there the whole time, it's like it kind of affects the immersion of the game. And I'm guessing that this is a great sigil stone. Now, it's not active, but it's still here. It's still a representation of it. So I don't know. You tell me. Tell me in the comments. Is it supposed to be there? Like, Is this just supposed to be a representation of what we're trying to get? It's like part of his ritual? Or is it just sitting there and that's a glitch? Because they are both there. But you can see that this one can be activated and this one can't because I haven't collected it yet. Anyways, we're gonna end there today, and we're gonna go talk to this person down in Bruma and give them the bad news in the next episode that we're gonna let them open a Oblivion gate, a big one, and we're gonna let them proceed with the attack of Bruma. So we'll see how that conversation goes in the next episode. Until then, stay rad and stay retro.